Hey, let's talk a little bit about recruitment, and I see groups all the time. They overthink recruitment and the recruitment process. So I just want to give a few just kind of quick pointers out there. And the first is, a lot of us are control freaks, especially business owners, salespeople. We tend to really like a lot of control, but there's only three things we can actually control in recruitment within groups. So, number one, we can control as a group that we invite people, and don't overthink invites. My biggest suggestion for groups is the recruitment chair, cut and paste the invite script for the next two meetings, send it out to the group members, have them cut and paste it during the meeting. Everybody send one, or once a month send one, and get your invites out. You'll have guests for within that setting. The second thing that you can control in recruitment is you can control that you run good meetings. So as a group, I always want you to have just a good first impression mindset, whether you have guests or not in that setting, because if you run good meetings, the value really goes back to you, the collective members of the group in that setting. But it's also little stuff like, if your meeting starts at 8:30 and you've got 3 or 4 guests registered there, the bulk of the members should try to be there at 8:25, because the guest will show up early, on time, and or late. But if you're there with those that are there at 8:25, 8:30, you can kind of get to know them, talk to them a little bit before the meeting starts in that section. And the third and final thing that we can control in recruitment is we can control that we have a predictable and repeatable process on how we add new members. And that is really simple as it follows. So we always want to get to a minimum of 5 touch points before we proceed with a membership interview or a vote for a prospective member. And the only ways to get a touch point are attend meetings and do face-to-face meetings with them. And so our best recruitment chairs and our groups that are best at recruitment, they'll just kind of manage that process. Hey, this person's been to 3 meetings. They've had 3 face-to-face meetings. It's probably time for us to vote as a group. We've probably got enough information to make a decision. The other thing that I see groups do is sometimes they just forget to ask. If someone visits your group twice, they're interested in seeing if this thing fits. They're kind of just doing their due diligence. Just go ask them, hey, is this something you're interested in pursuing? What are your thoughts? And from there, you can guide them on, oh, we need to set up a few face-to-face meetings to get you set up. But don't overthink recruitment. The simpler you keep it, the more effective it's going to be as a group, and the more natural it's going to feel for both the guest and you as a group to make you feel successful within the process. So, get your invites out, run good meetings, and then do face-to-face meetings and kind of measure the process there. And when you have questions about stuff, certainly always reach out to us.